Welcome, COH fans and game replays. It's time for the Livecast show, a very special episode brought to you by the Frontline Network. That is myself, Tommy, and of course, it's FatalSaint in the chair. We are going to be bringing you tonight action. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be having some great 2v2 Allstars versus Reign of Madness action. Some of the best 2v2 players out there are going to be going up against it. What's up, Fatal, my man? How are you thinking for tonight?
What's up, Tommy? It's time for some more VCO Light. We're gonna go right ahead with this 2v2 here, and as you said, we got Allstars Symbiosis and Lollipop versus RoM's Jim and Rainbow Six.
Oh yeah, both teams are previous tournament winners. We've got Symbiosis and Lolly, who beat Contador and Seb in the last 2v2 tournament, or no, two 2v2 tournaments ago. And then the most recent reigning champions are Rainbow and Jim. So this is a grudge match. This is not an official Game Replays sponsored tournament. This is just a grudge match. They wanted to slug it out to see who's really top dog, who really deserves that 2v2 crown. Now, before we get right into it, just got to give a shout out to General Hell. He is going to be doing the sending and the camera work for us tonight. Thank you very much, General Hell. He is going to be bringing you the action. Thank you very much. And I think that without much further ado, we should jump right into the action right here on Duclair. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds like a good plan, man. Sounds like a good plan. So this is the match of matches when it comes to 2v2s. Who is actually the boss? RoM or Allstars? It's going to be a very, very interesting best of 5. So first 2 games are going to be played on Duclair, and the 2 games after that is going to be played on Rails and Metal, I do believe. So both maps, both great maps. Duclair usually just ends up with a massive slugfest over the middle VP, and Rails is such a tactical map when it comes to 2v2 games. There's a lot of stuff you could do on that map, and we'll see in just a few hours, maybe 2 or so, what both the teams actually do when it comes to tactical tactical choices for Rails and Metal. That's the map, Rails and Metal.
We won't be sure of tactical choices here, but without much further ado, if we're all at the 5-second mark, let's get this thing kicked off. Let's kick this off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And they're off with the GLHF. Bit of courtesy is always good to see.
Round 1, game 1, just like total tournament style. Even though this is not a tournament, this is basically just to show who's the boss.
Oh, these guys are serious about this. You know, there's money on the line here. Symbiosis threw down $50 of his own money. He was so confident. He was just like, in there with the money. Yeah, come on, show me the money. And, you know, that's, you know, and, you know, as soon as you throw money down, people can't say no to money. So, I mean, of course, it's going to be WS versus Double Bear the whole time. No mixed business. This is the VCO we all know and love. And we've got, in the Allied side, we've got a mixed start. We've got a Rax and a Weapon Support Center. That Weapon Support Center is going to be pumping out a 30 cal first. That's going up against a double Wehrmacht quarters start. What do we have coming out of the Wehrmacht quarters?
Yeah, both Wehrmacht players, both Jim and Rainbow, are going for bike first out of their quarters. So it's going to be a dual bike guard opening here in this 2v2 on Duclair. And you know, bike starting on Duclair is not a bad idea considering the size of the maps of usual 2v2 maps. A bike means you can get that early harassment on the capping units and force the American engineers off the field straight off the bat, you know, winning you some time over the capping war.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love a bit of Hell's Angels action on big open maps like this. Especially against this WSC start, it's going to be great.
Oh god, yeah. Having 2 bikes, you know, if only one player can go for a bike, it's you know, semi-easy to get rid of that, you know, to protect your sniper if you go for WSC start, or mix WSC and Rax in a 2v2, which is not an uncommon thing to happen. But with 2 bikes here opening up on the MG, took it down to 60% health in just a few bursts. That's very respectable for those bikes. They do really pack a BMW punch when they want to.
Oh yeah, those. I mean, when you got two of them, it's nasty stuff. And looks like we got following up. We've got an MG42 coming out in the south, and another MG42 going up in the north. So identical build orders from both Valmac players. We often see the bike MG opening or the MG bike opening. I think it was Seven Contador who really made that popular. But that's done by a lot of teams now, and very powerful it is too.
Yeah, we had a few worker battles so far, and obviously the bike's opening up on MG and, you know, basically trying to manhandle these rifles going for the middle VP. At the same time in the north there we had the Wehrmacht player forced off the field when two engineers actually assaulted him at that the fuel point up north. But the MG came to help after the Pios were forced off, and the bike as well, which is now forcing both of those engineers off the top, which is going to put in Wehrmacht hands. You know, especially on Duclair, you really need the resources of the Wehrmacht player because, you know, it can be pretty tricky to try and force the American, especially if they start producing MGs, mortars, and snipers out of the center.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've already seen a quick mortar out. I mean, we didn't. I would have thought that, you know, in the current metagame, everyone loves their snipers. I thought maybe Symbiosis with the WSC start might be pumping out a sniper first, but no, he's going for the 30 cal, followed up by the mortar. Mortar is now making those MGs reposition. I mean, even if the mortar doesn't get very many kills, the psychological impact of having those shells come out of the sky is normally enough to make people think about their MG placement a lot more.
Oh yeah, that means you have to micro your MGs just so much more when there's a mortar lurking around on the field somewhere. You can't just sit stationary in that perfect spot because you're gonna get mortared out, and when you pack up, you know, the rifle's gonna engage you. Oh, and there's a huge mortar hit on the MG in the house, killing two guys instantly, bringing it down to 10% health. It's not good for that MG. He's actually gonna keep it still on the field. It might be shift ordered, I'm not sure.
Shit.
Oh, he repaired the bike and ran right into a mine when it was fully repaired.
Oh wow, I've never seen that before. The cow in front of it is actually, it's
it's a
what the fuck?
With flies. That's hysterical.
It's totally exploded. I've never seen a cow like split apart like that. What the fuck? I mean, I've been playing COH for several years and never seen a cow do that.
Oh no! RoM loses his second MG to two mortar shells, two well-precise mortar shells, takes out two guys in the first shell, and the second shell takes out the third gunner, and leaves the weapon there, so he needs to recruit that. He has a
Lollipop's actually going for the steal here.
Ooh.
The Volks don't look like they're going to go for it. No, the rifles didn't go for the steal. The Volks are going to grab it though.
Yeah, he can't let that.
He doesn't want to grab it. Sure. He'll go down to two men on the Volks, and he doesn't want to lose them against the rifles. But the rifles are very low health though, so that's a danger for him. That 5% health MG though could get dethroned by another flanking rifle squad. He forces that MG to retreat there. They could get finished off actually as they run along this negative cover road.
Oh, but the recruit MG is opening up on the rifles in the house. It takes two casualties very rapidly because the rifle health was already down to 50%. And with the backup of some Pios and two-man Volk squad which is left, it's going to force Lolly to retreat his rifle. He loses two men on the exiting of the house. Bars popped for Lolly. And I just have to say, if General, you can look around just over the MG that the Volks capped. Or recaptured. There's two mines from RoM already. His first 25 munitions went into the first mine. The second one went into the mine on the road as well.
Oh, and now both Valmac players have a sniper out as well. You know, it's a weird kind of capping we have going on as well. The territory split is actually going in favor of Valmac hands, and the US is sort of carving this weird territory thing just straight down the middle. You don't often see that. Duclair is all about the flanks because, you know, that's where the fuel lies. And that's where the fuel control comes from. Now Symbiosis though, two snipers though, so it's two snipers versus two snipers for both teams. So a bit of sniper wars are going to be upping, I think. Yeah,
Lolly and Symbiosis really need to work together here because he needs to decloak those Axis snipers with his Jeep because Symbiosis himself doesn't really have anything to decloak these snipers to run them down, especially with MGs covering them.
No, it's going to be tough, and there's actually now a third sniper out from Rainbow there, so now three Axis snipers. That's going to be nasty against any kind of weapons team from Symbiosis. You've got to really watch what he does with that mortar. But check this out, what we have here in the middle. Lollipop put down that MG nest, that 30 cal emplacement. It's the same position that we saw it in when this same team of Symbiosis and Lolly played Seven Contador. And do you remember how epic that MG emplacement was? It killed a half track that tried to flank it, and all the units inside. It was insane.
Oh, one of the Axis snipers are decloaked, but none of the Allied snipers are actually in position. One of them were kinda in position on the right side of the hedge, below the hedge there, but it was way out of range.
Pretty neat, actually, that the Jeep can sort of sit behind that hedge and actually have quite a big decloak radius there.
Yeah, he looks through the hedge and it's like, there's a crowd on the other side of this hedge! Take the shots, Ghost!
They need to equip, like, the Jeeps with grenades that you can just lob over the hedges. That would make dealing with snipers so much easier through hedges.
Oh yeah, indeed. I do love how they're basically baiting that Jeep to rush the 3 snipers now, opening up on the bar rifles behind the trucks, because there's a mine right there. But the mortar is raining hell on everything!
The Jeep actually went down to a foul, so that gives the game away that Tier 2 is up now from the Axis side. Meanwhile, Symbiosis floating a lot. He just built himself the motor pool and is now producing himself an M8, which could hit the field before the pack.
Yeah, Tier 2 has just reduced a pack from Jim, but there's no Tier 2 up for Rainbow. He's going Tier 3, so mixed tiers there for the Wehrmacht players, the Wehrmacht team.
Okay, good stuff, good stuff. If you check out this, there's an MG right up at the top just guarding that munitions and that VP. The rifle is just out of range. I wonder if the rifle knows that the MG's there. Oh, he does know.
No, they do
now.
not! He knows now. Oh, he kills the Pyos trying to lay some wire there. Nice use of tank traps and also a mine, but somehow that rifle snuck past the mine. He obviously took the route just right of the mine, the retreat path there as well. So there's a mine in case, you know, he's gonna try to flank and use the left side of the tank traps instead to try and outflank the MG up there. He's gonna run straight into a mine, which is gonna give everything away. These Axis snipers from Rainbow is decrewing the heroic mortar, I must say, which hit Vet 1 before he died, getting that nice shot on the Volks between the car rubble there, which just fausted the Jeep. So the mortar is decrewed. He can still recruit, obviously, but the veterancy is gone. Oh, this Jeep might hit a mine! Nope.
Oh, he hit the That's another Jeep gone down, so that's all the decloaking of those Axis snipers now gone. But the M8 is now hit the field. There's only a single pack on Faust's AT, and it looks like Symbiosis is going to be keeping to the peripheries and just harassing his bare opponents at the moment. He's not going for anything too audacious like a base rush.
Nah, he's not going to be that silly. He's not going to risk a base rush. Versus, you know, in a 1v1, of course you can run into your M8 and mine off the Creek's barracks and yada yada, you know, the usual stuff. But in 2v2s you have to realize that there's so many enemy forces on the field. There could be 2 packs on at the same time. There could be fucking 3 Volks in the base just waiting for you to faust the shit out of you.
Oh yeah. Now, I think Symbiosis is just... Lollipop I think has just symbolized that he has off-map artillery on command, which could be really nice in combination with that M8, you know, rolling out and then popping down the off-map on the pack. But you know, those kind of big attacks, they can be very, very costly. It's really sort of a risk-reward to there, and you know, in a game where money and bragging rights is on the line, I wonder if they'll be willing to do anything quite so risky.
I like the M8 use from Symbiosis right now. He's really harassing everywhere. He harassed the MG on the far right side and forced him to retreat. Now he's harassing these capping Volks, and he's gonna stick... Jim's gonna stick for the cap, but he gets sniped just before he gets it.
That was nice, actually. He bit... Okay, so this is where the action's gonna kick in now. Lollipop is saying, let's try pushing. This is where it's going to heat up. Both sides have been building up some pretty big armies. This is where we're going to see a big attack now. Snipers, rifles, bars, the M8. It's all going to come in now. This could be a real make-or-break push for the All-Stars team here.
Yeah, but I wonder if it's not going to work, because now there's 2 Pumas out from Rainbow, and there's no actually a lack of allied AT.
Oh no! Oh no! A mortar, Axis mortar just detonated a mine, which the M8 was sitting under, and there was a sniper there as well. Allied sniper, Vet 1 goes down to his own mine, M8 just loses a ton of health. That's taken the real wind out of any kind of attack that they might have been planning right there. Very, very unfortunate, but I guess it's a good lesson as to why you shouldn't stick next to your own mines.
Even with that slight setback for the Allied team, Lolly still wants to push. He really wants to force the Axis troops out of the center, but with 3 Axis snipers, or is it 2? I see 2 snipers at the moment floating around the middle there. I'm not sure where the third one went, if he went up north.
I don't know.
Let's go see. He has... Nope, they're both in the center now. Just where that engagement was before. Where the mortar hit the mine. Both of Rainbow's snipers are there, and Jim's sniper is just parked below one of the Pumas. So all three snipers are in the center, just guarding that VP, waiting for the mortar to rain hell on this MG emplacement. Which doesn't seem to be as heroic as that game we talked about before.
No, not so much, but then again, you know, the other team is being pretty sensible about it. They're not rushing blindly in, they're not letting the VP pressure get to them. But is that double axis mortars? It is double axis mortars. That is fierce from Jim right there. That's going to be really nasty against these, against any ATG usage from Symbiosis there. He's the one who's going to be doing the ATG spam this game. And that could be really, really nasty for him. We actually have a tank depot up from Symbiosis, so that's going to add a bit of kick if they go for this push.
Yeah, and M10 to get rid of these Pumas or force them back, or a Sherman just to be general support for all their infantry units. It's gonna be good either way, really. Does he have enough fuel for that? I guess on nuclear you always have enough fuel.
Yeah, there's plenty of fuel. He's got 100 fuel in the bank. But this is the push now. Here come the bars. Here comes the M8. Pack turns now. He's gonna get a nice shot off on the M8 here. There goes one nice shot. That's half health off the M8. The bars are rolling in now. The snipers are coming in. It's a nice three-way flank here. It's coming from all sorts of directions. The M8 is taking a lot of fire, though. It needs to back out. Off-map artillery comes down on the pack, and there's a mine right next to him, which could go up and cause a ton of damage.
Oh, the pack's not moving! Oh, first shot is a little bit off-center. The pack is actually moving, but the mine clears it completely, sending the crowd flying on top of the roofs of the building.
The snipers are a little bit late to the party, decrewing that MG, though. If they had been there a little bit earlier, it might have added a bit more punch to that attack, though. Not really sure who won that. What do you think about that engagement? Who really came out on top there?
Well, I'd say with the pack permanently destroyed and not recrewable, I'd say it was a good win for the allied unit. But that mortar just demolished one of the medics actually walking over a friendly mine with one of the corpses from the rifleman squad. I'd say allied came out on top.
Yeah, I think, you know, killing the pack, you know, that's 290 manpower, and it's their hard AT, you know, there's no second pack, so now that M8 is going to have a lot freer reign right now, and it's
no, there's no second pack.
MG here. Oh, is there a second pack?
Yeah, there's been a second pack for a while. I think Jim went for something like pack mortar, so he went double of both, just like our last replay that we casted on the Frontline network. 2 of everything is better than 1.
Oh yeah, double of everything, and we got the same thing going on with the Pumas here as well. We got double Pumas out.
Double Pumas and 1 Neva as far as I know.
Rushing straight to the pack though. This could be really nasty for him. There's a mine right next to that pack as well, which he might set off.
Oh, if he's gonna try. Oh, he's gonna M8
the
Neville. Neville's gonna move out of range just in the nick of time.
Got out
it looks
before
good.
Before it got detonated, but he gets a damage engine for the Puma. That could be the end of him.
One of the mortars gets decrewed by one of the allied sniper. Actually, sniper doesn't get the shot on them. MG or mortar is decrewed as you said, and the Shrek's upgrade the Gren's upgrade with a Shrek, but the pack takes out the M8 before it's even needed. It's actually sniper might be in trouble. Oh, the counter sniper! I saw the AI, the snipers lay down, but they didn't take the shot.
Oh, and there was a miss as well. There was a miss. One of the Axis snipers missed the counter sniper on the allied sniper there.
Full-out war right now over the center. The center VP is whited and one of the mines was cleared by some sweeper pyos, but it's complete full-out wars. But with overlapping MGs, I do believe the Axis is on top right now.
They're securing a good hold right now, and they've repelled both attacks relatively well. They haven't been forced off the field at any point. Those snipers have just been standing around picking them off, and those Pumas are doing a ton of damage. Now, Vet 3 are ready.
Whoa, that's some fast betting for vehicles from Rainbow. And here comes the Sherman. Sherman's rolling out from Symbiosis though, which is gonna make these Puma look like, I don't know, kids.
That Puma was trying to engage your armor. Good luck.
Good luck with that. But the pack is nicely repositioned from Jim. Extremely fast with the micro there.
And armor chosen from Symbiosis. Now second Sherman actually just pumped out. I mean, no sooner has he got that first Sherman out, the second one coming out. So, you know, no, they're not allowing a stalemate to develop here. I mean, as he said, it's just all-out war here at the moment over this middle VP.
Yeah, this is usually what the nuclear boils down to. It's the middle VP. You know, there can be harassment of the top VP, but after a while, one team's gonna secure that. Same with the bottom VP. generally the team on the left, bottom left, is gonna secure the bottom VP, and the team on the top right is gonna secure the top left VP, and the middle one is where all the sludge pits basically goes on. And we do have.
Oh,
that
that was a
on
money
map?
shot. That's an on map, straight onto the Neville, clears it in one go. There's actually an M8 mine that got planted a little while ago, still there, just in front of the Neville. It gets set off and it does a ton of damage to the Neville, but it's still alive, Macular's.
It actually destroys little passageway bridge, the infantry bridge out of the Wehrmacht base. It actually destroys the bridge explosion from the M8 mine. I guess it did something. Oh, these Shermans are really pounding Jim's support weapons in the houses. I must say, both with the M8, yeah, they desperately need another pack, or, you know, Stugs maybe, I'm not sure. But we do have Tier 4 coming up from Rainbow, yeah. So P4s might be good. P4's Vet 1 is gonna tango with a 75mm Sherman every day. Oh, and this bike!
Oh, ballsy bike. Ballsy bike. Vet 3 bike as well.
Oh! Face armor from the AT gun. And now that he knows that both the Allied snipers have retreated, he's gonna open up on the MG. Easily decrewing it 3 snipers.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna do a ton of damage to these rifles. The rifles know they're in trouble, they're gonna retreat, but there's an on-map Howard, knock-map Howard on top of the mortar. It's gonna hit the mortar and the pooper.
Oh no, that snipers retreat, and one of them dies!
And there go the
That's
bios. They bit the dust of the Shermans. These Shrek Grens are all alone here. They're the only real AT in the vicinity. The pack is still miles away. Where's the pack? He needs to move it before that MG, before that med bunker goes down. He only just built it. Oh, he's parking himself on top of his own mine with his Shrek Grens. Might be disastrous, but he's focusing on the medic bunker. He does not want to allow Jim to get a ton of vetted up zombie Grens, all upgraded with Panther Shreks. Is there smoke we have all over the middle?
Oh yeah, it looks like smoking out for a while. Not sure which team actually did it.
Yeah.
It smoked out the MG, you know, so I guess it might have been an allied smoke in an attempt to try to save him from the snipers decrewing it.
Possibly.
That would make sense.
More on map. Here's more on map fire. This one's coming down on the medic bunker that was getting repaired. It's not a defensive medic bunker either, so it could go down in a couple of shots if they just get a couple of good hits. Jim, it was actually on the building.
Oh, it was on the building with the MG probably, yeah. It's Jim is actually floating almost 6 CPs right now, so he has not chosen any doctoring whatsoever. I'm starting to think, you know, when he has enough CPs, he's just gonna go straight for terror. If he needs to.
Yeah, and get a KT rolling out. It could be a real nice way to really bring the pain to this tank depot play from Symbiosis. Symbiosis now just got the up gun for his Shermans, so that's gonna be really nasty. Oh, there's a hell of a shot. Clears the MG42s. These MG42s are not having a very nice time now that there are double on-map howitzers on field.
Yeah, but finally all the packs are in position taking shots. He built a second pack, Jim, now, so taking shots on the upgun Sherman trying to take out the medic bunker, which is still alive. The Shermans have not accomplished their goal yet. It's flushed out the MG with the artillery and it's desperately trying to destroy the medic bunker. But it's not having enough time.
This is a real smoke screen up near the
oh, it's smoking up there too.
Yeah, he's smoking out. He's trying to, if you can't snipe him out, then smoke him out, I guess.
Yeah, he's capping under smoke now. Under fire from the MG as well.
He's in green cover as well, so he'll be completely safe, even when the smoke goes away.
Neville opening up on the center again. Probably it's going to be, you know, pretty random, but his main target is probably the AT guns and the support weapons, obviously.
Yeah, Neville's great at setting off mines as well. Oh no, the ATG gets deep. We get one man lost just on top of that Neville fire.
No, we do have we have a firestorm that was used at the capping rifles with the smoke in the center, which forces the rifles off, but they do get the cap.
Oh wow, so who is it that's going terror then?
It must be Rainbow, because Jim is still floating 6 CPs.
Oh, I want to see double terror.
Let's
double
see
KTs.
Here.
Give me double KTs.
Yep, we do have terror chosen from Rainbow, obviously, since there's only 2 players. One of them must be it, and it wasn't Jim. So he's unlocked Inspired Assault and Firestorm for now.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's the tier 4 now. Here's the Panther.
There's the Panther.
That's going to totally change things now. ATG is going to become a hell of a lot more important.
Enemy unit down.
But one shot, there's the pack. The pack is decrewed. Now the upgun Shermans are rolling in. They think they've got the upper hand here.
Oh, but nicely microwaved the Panther. He starts backing off. in the start of the engagement here. He doesn't wait for the Shermans to get too close.
This Panther's going to beat these Shermans. If the Shermans
Oh,
keep on
yeah.
chasing, they're going to get into a very bad spot here. Oh, nice, it's about like War Machine. Now, is he going to use his hack ground to try and prevent him from getting those free Shermans?
Oh, he's still microing, and the target priority is taking the other Sherman, but he's actually backing around the wall without destroying it, so he can target the other Sherman and still back off from the other one. He just waits for the Allied War Machine. Oh, he gets the kill on one of them though. But the other one may get destroyed.
One free Sherman, yeah. He hopefully will get away without giving the other one.
The Shreks are keeping. They're moving. Oh, he kills it.
Wait, no. No, the Allied War Machine went over before it.
Oh,
before
it's
it
not
exploded.
destroyed yet.
So
there
he
it
didn't
goes.
get it back.
So he only gets one Sherman back. It's still good. You know, it's not perfect. It's not the best result that he was hoping for.
For the Sherman, still worth the cost, I'd say.
And at the same time, we got on-map going down on the medic bunker. I think double on-map destroying the medic bunker. We have an MG which was decrewed and now stolen by Lolly's rifle. They're completely pushing the Axis forces off the field here. He's got two Pumas trying to rectify this, but with the stolen pack as well, these Pumas are in trouble as well. They can't tangle with the pack for too long.
The pack is not having a nice time actually trying to hit them though. But,
yeah, I think he got one hit in on it, but
yeah,
just
those
all
veteran
misses.
have a lot of help. Here comes another
Comes the
challenge
Clive,
shot. It's real scattergun, but actually it could hit a lot of damage to an Axis sniper.
Snipe! Hans just took a rocket to the chest and he just bounced off like fucking Superman.
It's that early prototype Kevlar issue to the Wehrmacht.
Oh yeah,
one of those
titanium Kevlar.
Yeah, you know all those Hitler super weapons. Kevlar was one of them.
Oh yeah, going to the moon and all that.
Oh yeah, yeah. And nukes.
Second promotion in one. Enemy unit sniper killed in action.
Another nice use of smoke here in the center, protecting him from bike MGs, pyros, everything.
There was a counter sniper that one. The Axis sniper, they got the counter sniper exploded. I can see bits of limb lying around. That sniper did not last very long. Allied artillery is fearsome versus Axis snipers, I have to say.
Yeah, when it comes to units, units killed and lost, I don't know which team is actually winning right here, but as you can see up top, you can see the VPs, which clearly state that the Wehrmacht team is losing now with 184 compared to 488. They have not had a good time with the center. They've been trying to force themselves in, but nice counterattacks from the Allied players has basically meant that they've been in control of the middle VP for most of the game.
Well, actually, for a little bit of the early game, the Allies had them triple capped as well. They went up and ninja'd that top VP without capping any of the other resources, just grabbed that VP, put on really nice early pressure, and, you know, this is the time when it begins to show.
Oh my god, look, General, can you just look at the top VP really quick and show the mines to the folks on the stream? That's fucking ridiculous! You see that minefield?
What the fuck?
There's 2, 4, 6, 7 mines, I think. That's a whole bunch of mines.
That is they really want to keep that top VP. They are not giving that up without a... Well, actually, they're not giving it up without a minesweeper, but we'll ignore that. There's
Live the opening up on nice sniper, he gets a counter snipe! Oh, and the Panther is taking up battering as well from the Clive. He goes down to 40% health. And Symbiosis says sniper dead once again. I do believe that means all Axis snipers. Oh, it's double Cali, double on that Howies? Is that what it is?
That is indeed what we have right now. It's
complete total destruction.
Yeah, it's nasty. Oh, there's a firestorm on the Allied AT guns and the mortar there in the middle.
Ooh, the sniper was dangerously
taking
as well.
Yeah, he danced out of it, didn't he? The AI just let him jump out the way.
Oh, and I just saw a medic get hit by a stray mortar shell. Just demolishing the medic guy. His limbs just tore off his body.
Dear. Here comes the double
Shermans. Let's see. Jim is still floating 8 CPs. I don't know why.
You would have thought that by now he would have at least gone Terror for Zeal or something like that, but I mean his army is mostly support weapons and stuff, so...
Yeah. But he could have gone for defensive to, you know, reinforce his medic bunkers and stuff. Because he's building another bunker again, it's probably going to be a medic bunker once again. And he could have used, you know, an on-map here and there.
Yeah,
Two Panthers out from Rainbow, but with Allied War Machine popped from these two upgun Shermans once again.
Oh, he might fall short one of the Panthers here. He's out range. He's just out of range.
He's getting blocked by the Puma and the Panther now. Nice blocking
piece of
from Rainbow.
Very nice piece of blocking. He's gonna get one free Sherman. He might get two. He's gonna get... Oh, the Panther misses.
That was unlucky.
He's not gonna get that Sherman back to free.
Yeah, you generally don't want your tanks to miss, but in that occasion you actually do. But off that clears the pack combined with the Glyphy barrage. Which means there's two Shreks from Jim as AT.
Jim popped Vet 2 a little while ago, but I think
one of the Panthers also went down, the very damaged one, I think, to the Glyphy barrage. So he only has the Panther as AT.
Yeah, just the single Panther now. Yeah, they're rapidly being attrition, and now there's a Vet 3 sniper on the field, so all this Vet 2 infantry is gonna need to watch out for themselves a bit better.
He's gonna take a shot at one of the medics trying to recover one of the Gren corpses.
Oh, the Panther smells blood. They found a lone Sherman. Very little support, but he's turning his ass to it. Strange move. I guess he suspected mines or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we would back
very
up.
late half track from Lolly there. Not
That's
sure
not
what the
something
purpose
you
is,
see, really.
Oh,
and there's one of the mines.
Now they're gonna hit the minefield.
Here's the minefield in action. Ew, it's another mine. See if the flamer goes for it again. Oh, he's trying to get a flank on MG, but one burst takes down two men because they're so damaged after a mine explosion. They're both forced to retreat.
Not sure why this is Axis smoke, I think, coming down around the middle VP. The Grens are in there, but the sniper's still hitting them through the smoke. How unlucky is that?
That's incredible. They managed to wipe the middle VP once again.
Operation posts report we are losing a sector.
Yeah, what I was gonna say before, I'm not sure why he's actually going, you know, they want a swift ending to this game before the veteran CO and stuff starts rolling in for the Axis troops, I guess. Because they're desperately going for a triple cap with an MG covering it, a complete minefield, barbed wire, tank traps, a Panther, everything. But he actually managed to break through with the little half-track there. His little clown car went through the... There must be a gap somewhere between the tank traps.
Begin armored operations.
Yeah, I guess it must have just gone around or something, but yeah, I don't know. Is Jim still floating CPs here? Have we still not seen anything chosen yet?
No, we got Blitz chosen now, and he has the Tiger unlocked, but he's lacking the manpower.
Ah, that's unfortunate. I mean, with that many CPs, I would have thought he might have gone right-hand side for manpower Blitz. Then he could really spam something. Don't know
oh yeah,
what, but
he hasn't really used his munitions anyways, except for building Shreks for some of his Grens, which isn't that terribly expensive anyway, especially on a 2v2 map when there's plenty of resources around. So he's floating almost 250 munitions. He just bought something now. I think he bought another Shrek. No, another bunker. He bought another medic bunker. He's got two medic bunkers now.
I guess he really wants his Grens. I mean, he's the one viewing up with the bulk of the mainline infantry here. I gotta say though, I gotta just compliment Rainbow on his Puma usage here. He's got one with 19 kills, the other with 9 kills. Great preservation of those Pumas actually. I mean, he's really kept them alive for a very long time. I think one of them is actually one of the original ones he built a long time ago.
Yeah, the 19 one. I've had him in a control group for a while, and he's still alive. The second one that he built, I think that's the actual first one that he built, or the second one. But one of the two initial ones has died and been replaced. But except for that, it's been alive for the whole game since he built it.
Yeah.
19 kills on a Puma is very respectable anyway. Extremely respectable.
Yeah. It's very painful. Oh no, the pack reveal is got one shot off. Forces the Sherman's back, but it might get decrewed here by a lone Artie strike.
Oh, just above him. Clive is probably gonna finish him off though. Sets up one of the mines.
Enemy unit dead.
Oh, the gun is almost destroyed, and there's the gun. Bet 2 for the Clyde for destroying that packed gun as well.
Look at the range on that Bet 3 sniper, that's just insane. He took out an MG crewman from some just ridiculous range up there.
Yeah, someone must have issued him a very early prototype of Barrett 50 cal or something.
Yeah, I might see him use it to take out the Pumas in a minute.
Oh yeah, that would be so awesome. Oh, long-range Shrek destroys the engine on the Sherman, and the off-map actually destroys the main gun. Allied War Machine pop. Oh, he's gonna kill it. Ah, there it goes.
No, no. Ah.
He's gonna chase down the Calliope? Was that the target? I'm not sure. KCH out now for Rainbow. So full use of tier 4 here. Panthers and KCH.
I don't know about the KCH though. I never feel great seeing unvetted KCH. They just give away so much XP.
This is true. Without vet, they're not that brilliant. Especially against vetted rifles. They're really not that good.
Yeah,
Everything melts for vet 3 rifles. It's ridiculous.
Do we have any vet 3 rifles, or even any vet 2 rifles from LoL? Yeah, I haven't seen that many.
I know
vet
he
rifles.
had vet 2 rifles that died. I don't think he has vetted up anything else.
That's a shame.
More on map now in the on the Panthers, I think. They're using everything at their disposal to get rid of these heavy tanks from the axis.
Wow, there was actually a decent howitzer shot to the rear there.
Oh,
and they're actually going to
damage
finish it off now. It's got its rear armor pointing, so as long as they get some, as long as they actually hit the thing, it's going to go down.
Ooh, main got destroyed, but it's still alive. Another on map is actually going on the other Panther. Destroyed engine. Oh, there it goes. Probably going to get instant vet 2. Or vet 1 at least. Vet 1.
Yep, there's vet 1 for.
No, a Calliope barrage on the repairing Panther that moved away in time though. So no damage done there. And the Shreks are going to pursue from Jim vet 2 Shrek Grens.
That's a nice strike link actually.
Yeah, it was nice attempt, but the Shermans got out of there in time. Oh, it's gonna be good. If he goes between these two buildings to pursue the 2 Shermans, he might hit a mine, but he's not gonna do that.
That would have been nice. He's gonna get a couple of extra Shrek hits in here. He could even finish one of them off.
Oh, damage engine!
Very nice consistency is really paying off with Jim here.
Oh, but these Grens are horribly damaged now. He's gonna Shrek off. There's the main gun destroyed.
Is he gonna get greedy?
Oh, he loses one squad on retreat! To the other Sherman was trying to go for a squish. Hopefully this other Grand squad is gonna be safe though, but with 56 VPs, they desperately stop chasing Shermans and start chasing VPs.
But look at the units surrounding that middle VP. We've got 2 MGs and the MG nest. Just the whole allied army is practically there in the middle. They're not gonna be able to take it back unless they do something radical.
I'm quickly going to go have a look at Rainbow's resources, and it's just above 100 munitions. He can't lay down a very devastating firestorm, which I see is the only outcome that could produce a good outcome for the Axis team, I meant. Because they need to dislodge AT guns, roll in with the armor, push out the allies, and recover the middle VP. And then somehow fucking magically kill the counter-attack from the allies. It's gonna be very difficult.
But check this out, it's Pershing vs Tiger up in the north, but the Pershing has the HVAP upgrade, and look at the damage it's done to that Tiger while taking almost none of its own.
Tiger's not having a fun day from Jim. Poor Tiger. Gonna crush his mate's carcass as well. Get out of the way, Panther carcass.
Oh, and there's just rub salt in the wound there. That's gonna be
Let's back up from 2 Shrek Grens for Jim here, but the Tiger still goes down.
Oh, that three Sherman. Very nice.
Look at the acceleration. We have some zombie Grens swapped out from Jim as well, but it's gonna be too little, too late, I do believe. He sunk all his recent manpower into that Tiger, and it really needs to produce more results than it did. Yeah, why do my HF Pershings never give entire Gren squads that Pershing just did? Yeah, why does that only happen on games that I can?
My HVAP Pershings, you know, they fire off to the other side of the map or something. You know, when they get HVAP, they just never hit for shit, apparently. Oh no, the heroic Puma with 26 kills goes down in the middle.
Enemy unit down.
HVAP rounds on MG. Armor piercing rounds.
Armor piercing rounds, yeah. You don't see that every day. AP rounds.
A nice AP round usage from the MG, and there's the GG from Rainbow. He can't keep up with battering on his Panthers, and with the Tiger dead, one of the Grens from Jim as well. Jim is basically down to his 2 Shrek Grens on a mortar. That is literally everything he has. And we do have... Yeah, and there goes Jim.
A spectacular battle, though. You know, really, the guys were just going at it. That was a real tank battle that evolved there. I mean, that was just insane. You know, the tank and the artillery early game. Really awesome stuff. I mean, what do you think about that game?
This game was seriously thrilling. It was so awesome with all the attacks, especially from the Allies. The Allies really pushed with all they had. And it was nice usage of flanks, nice usage of doctrine abilities, especially from who was the tank player or the armor? Was it Lolly or Symbiosis? I can't remember.
That was Symbiosis.
Symbiosis, yeah. Symbiosis' use of Allied War Machine, you know, every time he went all out, and then, you know, it looked like it was a stupid engagement. But then Allied War Machine pops in the middle of it, and it's just like, of course! It's so brilliant! You know, it's so easy, but yet so brilliant.
Yeah, it was an awesome game, but I think it's time we head into game 2. We'll take 2 minutes just to get our games flipped over, and we're going to be swapping sides once again back to the fields of Duclair, which they have miraculously mended, paved over the craters, and
they got some great gardeners in Duclair, dude.
Oh yeah, what do they pay those guys? Not enough, obviously.
I don't know, millions.
But, so we'll be right back, you guys, and we will be bringing with us a special guest caster. We are going to be having a triple cast, something that hasn't been done in fucking ages. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. We will be right back with more Frontline Network action.